Get Everton FC updates directly to your inbox. Plus subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Could not subscribe? Try again later. Invalid email. Seamus Coleman made his injury comeback for Everton after 10 months out as David Unsworth's U23 side strolled to victory against Portsmouth at Goodison Park. The Irish fullback suffered a horrific leg fracture in Ireland's World Cup qualifier against Wales last March, but produced almost an hour's worth of customary bursts down the flank alongside equally solid defending. A goal from Nathan Broadhead coupled with Basala Sambu's brace sank Pompey comfortably, with Coleman receiving rapturous applause both on introduction and substitution. The 29-year-old also withstood a crunching tackle with Pompey's Jez Bedford, with the youngster giving the Ireland captain a respectful pat on the head afterwards. Coleman aside, Morgan Feeney skippered a lineup that also included Luke Garbutt, Benny Benanjim and Fraser Hornby. The physical striker was part of the Limassol Six that made their Everton bows in Cyprus last month, and that first-team experience was tangible from the outset as Unsworth's youngsters dominated. Anthony Evans had 2 early efforts, one stopped smartly by Alex Bass and the other narrowly careering away from the far post, while Hornby's effort from the edge of the area was deflected wide. By the time Broadhead missed a half-chance from close range after good work by Sambu down the right, the deadlock being broken was simply an inevitability. It came just minutes later, too, with Broadhead atoning for his earlier miss. He took advantage from an excellent Hornby through ball, with the goalscorer capping an eye-catching first-half display. When the second half got underway, it took no longer than 3 minutes for Sambu to double the advantage. The powerful forward picked the ball up on the left side of the Gladys Street penalty area and instinctively curled the ball into Bass' top right corner. Image: Tony McArdle, Everton FC via Getty Images. The small Goodison crowd produced an almighty roar as the ball dropped satisfyingly into the net. There was a minor scare for the Blues seconds after the restart, however, as Dan Smith found himself in a similar position to Broadhead when he opened the scoring. This time, though, Hewell produced a stunning stop to his right to ensure his evening remained unblemished. From there on in, it was all Everton. Bass made notable stops from Broadhead and Evans before Morgan Feeney came close to nodding home a delicious in-swinger from Garbutt. Coleman then teed Hornby up with a floating cross that was headed into the arms of the Pompey keeper, and by the time the Irishman was substituted to a rousing ovation moments later, the game was as good as over. Sambu put the gloss on the scoreline when he accepted Bass' gift, the goalkeeper passing it waywardly to the former Coventry man from a goal kick, and the Blues had several more chances as the game drifted to a close, but the scoreline remained at a modest 3, with Sam Allardyce, Sammy Lee, Duncan Ferguson and Steve Walsh all watching. This was a solid return from Coleman, but perhaps it was the other flank, the energetic running and disciplined defending of Luke Garbutt, that gave them the most food for thought in a routine victory.